What is good, YouTube? Today I'm going to be going over how to speed up the process of sourcing books. Now, if you've been using the Amazon Seller app, it can be a little time consuming. Now, if you have the money and you're ready to do it, investing in a software can make it a lot less time consuming. You can fly through libraries of books and be able to get all the profitable ones and spend a lot less time. So today I'm going to leave the link for one of these down below, my Bluetooth scanner and the Scoutiq app, which is a $14 membership if you get just the live mode and $44 if you get the database mode. And I will go over what the differences is in those once I pull it up on my phone and we go over everything that's in it. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, let me know what you think, as well as I have some other videos that help you get started on Amazon as well. Leave those on top. Now, stay tuned. We're going to jump into the phone and see what Scoutiq is all about. Now we're in the app. I'm going to turn my scanner on and have it ready and connected. The scanner makes it a lot easier, but you can also use this app without having a scanner. It just makes it a lot quicker. Personally, when I go out and scout books from a thrift store or library, I have my scanner in my hand with my my phone actually strapped to my arm, so I can just go through. I have my headphones in my ears so I can just hear, and it lets me know what is accepted or not. Now right now I just have the live mode. Like I said before, there's the live mode for $14 or the database mode for $44. When I was heavy into scanning books, I would have the $44 one because I would go into different libraries or different places that did not have any service. So I would go out and I would download the database before I started at the beginning of the day. So if I went somewhere that didn't have service, I would still be able to use this app. But with the live mode, you're just only be able to use it if you're on Wi-Fi or if you have service. So actually this looks a little different because at the top they will have a button to download if you have the downloadable version. It's good if you know you're going to be places that don't have service. If not, the live version works just fine. So to start this out, at the bottom it has an account, top it has triggers. I've never actually messed with the triggers. I know there's some people that have. Personally, I've just left it with what it is, and I mess more with what I know I'm looking for. So as we're going to go here, I'm going to go into the settings. I usually have mine all the way, always awake. Like I said, audio. I turn the audio on so that I can scan through and it beeps, lets me know if it's a good book or not. I can put my Bluetooth headphones in and it's just going to tell me if it's good or not as I'm going through the books, and I can pull that one out if it beeps. If not, I don't even look at it. Unless, you know, there's certain things I look for, but for the most part, no. If it doesn't beep, it doesn't. Vibrate, same thing. Not ISBN search only. You want to look for more than just the ISBN because not all barcodes on the books are going to be like that. This custom link to Keepa, I have gone over Keepa before. I'll leave this custom link to put in here. Keepa used to be on here for free until they started charging for Keepa, so now you have to add it on your own. Scoutiq actually has a similar service that shows sales history, sales data, but personally, I think Keepa is the best, so I always put this one on there. Another cool spot they have on here is sell back your books. I'll show you that on there when we scan these. So say you get a bunch of free books and they're not profitable enough to sell on Amazon, it'll show you what you're able to trade them back for on sell back your books, which I've done quite a few times. I've sent them in a ton of books. And then wholesale audio cues, so that's the same thing. So say I was scanning through those books, it's another audio cue. It will give you if those items are good enough to sell back your books. So, okay, I have the Bluetooth scanner set up. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to scan through a couple books. So here's the first one. Pulls it up. See, this is the best part about Scoutiq. Already tells me reject because you can't put the buy cost here. I just have it left at 0 for right now. A lot of times if I went into a bookstore, I would know what the higher price is and I'd put it there as it goes, but it already breaks down all the data that we need for it. See, it's negative $1.04 or 40 cents profit, shows the rank. E-score is the amount of times it's sold in the last 6 months, as well as everything else. Sell back your books right there in the gray bar, that's the trade-in value. And here is the lowest listings that it gets for the data. As we go across here, breaks it down in some charts: lowest price, use price, total offers, and sales rank. So you can look at it a little more. And total scans, a lot of times I would reset those if I was going into a new store. So maybe I could check and see if if it was pretty good. If you find places you're getting about 10% accept, that's actually a really good place. So when you first go out and step into it, that's a good place to check out. So then these other buttons down here on the bottom, like I was talking about before, there's the link. That's your custom link you can put on if you use camel or Keepa or whatever it is. So that's what I use is Keepa. You can go in here and it pops up so we can see the data. This one right next to it, that's going to be the custom data that they use. This is Scoutiq's version of it. It looks pretty similar and it works similar. I personally just like the more information you can get from Keepa. If you didn't have live, you can hit live. If you're on database mode, I would always do that when I had data just to double check the price hadn't changed. Then you can hit this Amazon button and it will take you to the listing. You can see all the items are listed. You can even click on the book and double check if it's the right book. Now down here, if you wanted to, we can actually scan this book without the barcode. Another way we can go in here and we can hit ISBN. See if I can get this to work for you. So in the first page, we're going to find the ISBN. Same thing, that will work for you. And then they also have title. That one doesn't tend to work as well. But they also have those other options. But for me, it was always nice just to use the Scoutiq with the Bluetooth. You can get going through it a lot quicker. So I have a stack of books here I'm going to show you. Like we can pop this first book. Has an accept. You can set that in the other pile. This one is a reject. Next book. Boom. Reject. Next book. Reject. Now this thing also works well if you're doing stuff like your books for CDs and DVDs as well. You can go and pop on there and see the CDs and DVDs. As well as if you even want to add other items, you can do. See that last CD actually had sellback. I could have got 12 cents for that item. So yeah, I just scanned this item. It's going to show me the breakdown. This item actually doesn't have a rank or anything like that, but it's showing me what it sells for, and I can see the amount of offers as well as I can look for it on Amazon. So this is a good scouting app, I believe, to start out. You can get all the data broken down for you a lot quicker instead of having to look at it on Amazon. With your Bluetooth scanner, you can get in and out of these bookstores and thrift stores without much trouble. For books, this is my top one, but hopefully this was helpful. Stay tuned. I'm going to come up with some more videos. I'm going to go over how I use Scoutiq 2, which is